Hello, and welcome to the Mindful in Minutes podcast, a guided meditations podcast brought to you by Yoga for You. I'm Kelly, and today I'll be leading you through your meditation. So go ahead and get comfortable, settle in, and enjoy your meditation practice. Let's talk about concentration for a second, because I know a lot of you are here listening to Mindful in Minutes because you want to improve your ability to concentrate and focus. And although meditation is a wonderful tool to do this, we know that, so is adding a little something called Magic Mind into your diet. So I personally started taking Magic Mind, which is a productivity shot, about a month or so ago. And I found that it gave me just that little extra that I needed. So although every day I'm meditating, I'm changing my brain on how it can focus and concentrate, Magic Mind, I find when I take it in the morning, just next to a small cup of coffee, it just gives me that little boost. So I'm really in that flow state. I'm really able to dial in and focus on the work that is ahead of me. And the reason that this works is because of these 13 incredible ingredients, like matcha and ashwagandha and lion's mane, that help to create this immunity, energy, motivation, focus boost while having stress reduction at the same time, which is so ideal, especially for all of us that have really busy lives. So I cannot recommend Magic Mind enough. You need to go check it out. And right now you can go to magicmind.co/MIM and get 40% off your subscription for the next 10 days with my code MIM20. So go check it out. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of the Mindful in Minutes podcast. I'm Kelly, and today I'm going to be leading you through an anxious mind meditation. And I just wanted to take a moment to thank you for being here. I also wanted to thank you all for sharing this podcast on social media and for leaving those 5-star reviews. It makes a huge difference, and I've noticed that there's a lot of new faces around here, and I think it's because all of you original listeners have been sharing and recommending this show, and it's seriously for a Midwestern mom in her closet making meditations and trying to share them with the world. It makes a huge difference. So I just want to thank you guys for doing that. And it's this last week, it's really picked up a lot, and it really means a lot to me. So thank you for doing that. So we're going to dive into our practice. We're doing an anxious mind meditation. So just helping you to quiet the mind, get that hamster to stop just running in the wheel and find a little bit of stillness. So we'll begin just by taking a few deep, easy breaths. Just inhaling through the nose and exhaling, releasing out of the mouth. We'll do this 2 more times just to get the breath flowing. And one last time. Letting this final exhale bring you into the present moment. I know that there's a lot of thoughts running through your mind right now, and that's okay. We're going to work on it in time, but for now, just breathe. Get the air moving in and out of your body, trying to make it as simple and effortless as you can. And now as you breathe, imagine that your mind is like a wheel that's spinning. It may be going around and around right now. But with each exhale, see the wheel begin to slow down just a little bit more. Then with the next breath, it slows down even more. And the breath after that, it slows down even more. Each exhale slows down the spinning of the mind, even if it's just by a small amount. Now in your mind's eye, imagine that you're sitting by a stream of water. You can hear the water gently cascading down the river's rock bed. There's that gentle sound of some of the rocks shifting as the water flows down the stream. It's a perfect temperature out. And you take a few deep breaths of fresh air. And then you come to the edge of the stream, to a clear, flat patch of ground. And you pull out a blanket and you sit on it. You take a moment just to be. Just honoring how you're feeling and what you're thinking at this moment. And just continuing with your deep breaths as your gaze moves to the stream. You watch the water gently flowing past you as it moves with the current. The gentle trickling of water is so soothing to you, and the fresh air all around you brings you a sense of calm and groundedness. And you look at the stream bed and you see the green grass, the soft, rich soil, and the large stones that make up the edge of the stream. Next to you is a large aspen tree. You're sitting close to its base, and you look at the large roots coming from the trunk, and then up at the canopy of leaves that cover you in shade. But there's small sparkles of sunlight that's dancing between the gaps in the leaves and onto your skin. You take a moment of gratitude for this tree and the shade and protection that it's providing you. Then you bring your gaze back to the stream, and you notice that from time to time one of the leaves falls from the tree and into the stream, where it's gently carried away on the current. And as you watch this process, you allow all your thoughts to be like those leaves. When you get a thought or an anxious thought, you just inhale and exhale and release, watching the leaf falling into the water and being carried away by the stream. Just again and again, as thoughts creep into your mind, you see that leaf or that thought just fall from the tree. Inhale, exhale, release, and watch it go. You are completely detached from these thoughts. You just let them release and drift down the stream like the leaves. Again and again, as thoughts creep into your mind, just visualize them being one of the leaves falling from the tree into the water. And you just inhale, exhale, release, and watch it go. You are completely detached from these thoughts. You just let them drift down, away like the leaves. Just continuing to sit, enjoying this stream, the grounding feeling around you. You just enjoy the peacefulness of your surroundings as you continue to breathe and be, and anytime one of those thoughts pop into your mind, you just watch it release and drift down the water. Taking one last final moment here, allowing any little bit of those thoughts that are still lingering to be released, dropped into the water, and they drift away. And then returning to your body just by taking your hands and gently rubbing them together in front of you. Returning to your body, and then taking 3 more deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling, sighing out through the mouth. And after that final breath out, just returning to your space, maybe opening your eyes and completing your meditation practice. Thank you so much for joining me today.